Speaking of talking, Dusty Baker's the manager in Houston. He's very upset. Last night, the Astros, cheaters, play the Dodgers, non-cheaters. And, of course, the Astros won the World Series a couple of years ago over the Dodgers while cheating. Now, that's not to say if they had not cheated, they would not have won. Who knows? But it was egregious. They were basically not just stealing signs. They were stealing signs and relaying that information to all their hitters in Houston, who it appears were better because they knew exactly what was coming. Off speed, fastball, location, blah, blah, blah. So last night, what do you know? A Dodger pitcher sails a ball on a 3-0 count over the head of an Astro, and Dusty Baker does not like it at all.
You know, you don't throw at a guy's head. That's playing dirty baseball. I mean, now you're flirting with his, ending his career. And then, what really enraged everybody is when, he told Carlos, he struck him out. And he told him, nice swing, and see, what are you supposed to do then?
And that's a good question. I want you to remember that sentence. What are you supposed to do then? So what are you supposed to do, says Dusty Baker, if you call my batter a name? So, Dusty, what are you supposed to do when your team, the Astros, stole a World Series from me, and all baseball did was, fire a GM and take away some draft picks? We didn't get the World Series. Dodgers didn't get it. What are they supposed to do? This is a sport that polices itself. That is the culture. And what you're supposed to do is now throw the ball at Astros. Baseball has the most punitive repercussions in the world. Even in hockey, if I bang one of your guys up against the board and you send a thug out to beat on me, at least I can throw punches at you. This is what you do in baseball. As Dusty said, what are we supposed to do? They called us a name. What are the Dodgers supposed to do? Taking away draft picks doesn't get them the World Series ring. This is what you do. Well, he threw at his head. Name the litany of players whose careers have ended getting conked by a baseball. Dickie Thon, 80s, Astros, promising talent, hit in the head, played years later, but was about a 250 hitter. This is what you do. Listen, I'll never be in a drug cartel. But if I was, you don't steal from the boss. The repercussions, they lop your head off. I'll never be a mobster. But if I was in a New York crime family, I'd never sell heroin. The bosses don't like it. Why? You end up in the Hudson. If you work in baseball and you are willing to cheat egregiously, these are the repercussions. They throw an orb at 98 miles an hour at you. Ribs, butt, shoulders, head. Listen, there are a lot of ways in life I'm willing to push the envelope and cheat. Speed limit 60, I'll go 65. What am I going to get? A ticket? I've jaywalked before. Want to get to a restaurant quicker, don't want to wait 9 minutes for a light. What am I going to get? A $20 ticket? I've pulled up before. 7 minutes on the parking meter. I think it's going to take me 10. I'll roll the dice. Ooh, a parking ticket. When the repercussions, in football, I'm super aggressive. I may jump off sides. Ooh, a 5-yard penalty. So what? That's why so many edge rushers, they inch. They try to guess the snap count. If we're leading by a couple of touchdowns, you got to throw. It's a 5-yard penalty. Okay, it's 2nd and 5, not 2nd and 10. But in baseball, these are the repercussions for cheating. It's a sport that has the most punitive repercussions in the world. Soccer doesn't do this. Basketball, a hard foul. All right, get a couple free throws. Football, you're offsides. Oh, it's a 5-yard penalty. Baseball, you cheat. I'm throwing at you. High. Then don't cheat. You got to know in your business, what's the penalty for the crime? And obviously, baseball's not a cartel or a mob family. Not analogous. But there are places where the crime is a slap on the wrist. That has never been the case in baseball. You cheat, you are a target for a long, long time. They hold grudges in baseball. I mean, forever. It's a sport that's history is everything.